As I settled into my usual spot in the corner of the bustling office cafeteria, I couldn't help but let out a contented sigh. Lunchtime was my little oasis in the midst of the daily grind, a chance to recharge and reflect. I had my trusty sandwich in hand and my laptop open, ready to tackle some emails. Little did I know, this lunch break would be far from ordinary. As I took my first bite, I noticed a small crowd gathering near the entrance. The low hum of excited whispers grew steadily, and I followed the curious glances of my colleagues to see what the commotion was all about. That's when I spotted him, a tall, impeccably dressed man with an air of authority, flanked by a small entourage of equally well-dressed individuals. He was unmistakably a visiting executive from our overseas branch. The cafeteria had rarely seen such an esteemed guest, and it was clear that his presence had taken everyone by surprise. I quickly closed my laptop, pushed my sandwich aside, and decided to seize this unexpected opportunity to learn something new. I made my way through the crowd, my curiosity piqued. As I approached the group, I heard snippets of conversation about cross-cultural business strategies, global market dynamics, and the challenges of working across borders. It seemed that the visiting executive was in high demand, sharing his wisdom with my colleagues. As luck would have it, I found myself standing next to him, and he noticed my eager expression. With a warm smile, he extended his hand and introduced himself, but his name was quickly overshadowed by his title. He was the Vice President of International Operations, responsible for expanding our company's footprint in markets far and wide. We struck up a conversation, and I was amazed at how effortlessly he navigated the topics of cross-cultural business strategies and international expansion. His insights were both profound and practical, grounded in years of experience dealing with diverse cultures and markets. He emphasized the importance of building strong relationships with local partners and understanding the unique nuances of each market. As we continued talking, I realized that while we might be separated by oceans and time zones, the challenges we faced in our respective roles were remarkably similar. The language might be different, the customs diverse, but the essence of business remained constant, building trust, delivering value, and adapting to change. Our conversation flowed easily, and I found myself sharing some of my own experiences and insights. It was a genuine exchange, a meeting of minds from different corners of the world. We discussed strategies for bridging cultural gaps, the importance of localizing marketing efforts, and the need for patience and humility when entering new markets. Time flew by, and before I knew it, the cafeteria was beginning to empty as people returned to their desks. The visiting executive and I exchanged contact information, promising to stay in touch and continue our discussion about cross-cultural business strategies. As he left, he turned to me and said, "Remember, in the world of business, borders are only lines on a map. It's the people and their understanding of each other that truly matter." I returned to my desk, my sandwich long forgotten, but my mind buzzing with newfound insights. That unexpected encounter over lunch had not only broadened my perspective, but had also reminded me of the limitless possibilities that exist in the world of global business. As I reopened my laptop and resumed my work, I couldn't help but feel grateful for the surprising turn my lunch break had taken and the lessons I had learned from a visiting executive who had come from afar.